Do you have dull, tired, lackluster skin? Do you miss that natural glow your skin once had? Did you know that dull skin is the very first signs to aging? I'm going to share with you the exact science to what causes skin to lose its natural glow and what you can do about it to get your skin glowing again. But before I do, I'm going to share with you what glowing skin is not, because a lot of YouTube videos and even blog posts and anything else on the internet will kind of discuss more of a glowing skin in the wrong terms, and you're going to understand that in my video once I explain it more scientifically. So a lot of times you'll see online, particularly on YouTube, is that a glowing skin is like putting oil on your skin or something like that to kind of get it to have like this shine look. That is not what glowing skin is. I've seen that a lot where people feel like putting oil, like skin oils and things like that, are gonna give that glow. And I think the idea is that they're kind of trying to give it more of a dewy effect in some ways, but glowing skin is not a greasy, oily look, and nor is it that the oil itself helps give back a glow. You will understand at the end of this video exactly what creates glowing skin, and you're gonna see like it all differently than you've ever been taught before. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to share with you exactly what is glowing skin and how you can achieve it. And stay tuned to the very end because I'm going to share with you how you can get this for free. Okay, so before I show you the report about glowing skin and how to achieve it, I just wanted to show you a page from another book that I wrote, and I wanted to show you in this particular specific paragraph right here about how skin, a little bit about aging and skin lackluster. So scientists examine the subtle skin changes and the progress of aging in its early journey. One of the changes is a process called carbonylation, which causes the skin to appear dull. So this is super important because just to let you know that the very first signs of aging is actually when the skin starts to become more dull, as it says, and it doesn't have that, lustrous skin. It doesn't have that glow anymore. And those are the first signs of aging, probably before you start noticing the lines and the wrinkles. Sun damage can be part of it too, but it really is that the main bits of the skin has completely lost its glow. Okay, so here's the report that I have written, and it's actually really fun to read through because it's not difficult to understand. And it's actually a little fun because I've got pretty pictures, as you can see here on here. And so the first thing I want to talk to you about is how, actually, let me see if I can bring it up a little bit. And I'm going to show here that um, I'm not going to read you everything, of course, but what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to kind of highlight some areas. And so we got to look at light and color theory. And so to explain how skin glows, we first need to consider light and color theory. In short, when a light source hits an object, the object actually absorbs all the colors in the spectrum of the light and reflects back the color your eyes see. Your skin reacts the same way. So this is super important because what I do talk about is, how and why do people lose the glowing in their glowing skin? Why does this happen? And we talked just recently about how it's the first signs to aging. And so I do talk about information here. What I'm going to show you is how this is the skin. So this is the dermis down here. This is supposed to be the matrix here. And then this is the epidermis. This is the top skin that is always multiplying quickly and shedding off. Well, on the very top layer of your skin there, if it's not properly exfoliated, and I am not talking about rub scrubs, by the way, I want you to understand that rub scrubs are not going to really solve this issue, because what happens is the dead skin buildup starts to build up on the top here. This is this layer right here. And it starts to look kind of old and kind of ashy. It's not going to really be a really good looking skin. It does need to be exfoliated. And the reason why that happens is basically because the glue, the sebum in your skin, which is like the glue, is holding them together. Rub scrubs will not do this. So I'm just kind of letting you know. So I used here what I consider the light source because I didn't want to use the sun because I didn't want you to think of it being like the UV rays. So I just used a light bulb, but the sun can be the light source too, of course. But what happens is when the light rays that come down to the skin, what they do is they hit the skin, right? And then it's going to bounce back this dull effect if you've got all this dead layer on top. So, just to let you know, our skin actually needs to be transparent. That's the cool thing. No one really talks about this in any other skincare that you ever hear about. You never hear about skin being transparent. Well, if you've ever noticed, like if you've ever peeled off a little bit of skin, maybe you're flaking, it is transparent naturally. So, it is important that it needs to be transparent. So, what happens here is the light source, when we get rid of that dull dead layer right here, what happens is the light source actually goes down and it actually kind of hits the dermis, and then it bounces back, giving that glow effect. So really, I'm trying to say that light is actually coming from your skin. This is something that no one talks about, and this is what happens. This is what gives that glow. It literally is light coming from your skin, which is what gives you that glow. And it will hit a bit of the dermis just because that's where all the blood work is mainly. And that's why you get those nice, cute, rosy cheeks. You see some blood, flow in your face, healthy blood flow, a good amount of blood flow in the face, that you have a nice rosiness to your skin. And that's what helps make that glow. Now, I do talk more about this, and I do say that there are 4 things you need to start doing right away to kind of start this process. So I list them off as 1 and 2 here. Um, and then I even go down to 3 and 4. And so this is the report here. It'll give you information exactly on what to look for and how to basically do this process. Now, I do want to mention here is I just kind of mentioned I only had 3 faces, and I only mentioned 3 of the skin types. But just to let you know, the skin types have nothing to do with color or even age. I just kind of use this just to put a nice picture in and stuff. So just keep that in mind. It has nothing to do with ethnicity or anything. It has everything to do with the oil and water ratio in your skin that are naturally coming about of your own skin. So I just hope that you would enjoy this report that I will be giving to you for free. You can get it at contourimage.com, and a pop-up window will come up, or I will put the link in the description for you to get, and you can read this and follow along and do the things that are instructed to really start the process of stopping and preventing aging from happening, while also giving you your skin that glow. So thank you so much for watching me here at Contour Image, and just remember to stay beautiful for life.